What's it like staying at the Vdara Hotel and Spa in 2026? Find out next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the Las Vegas series. We are back here at the Vdara Hotel and Spa. It is one of the only casino-less hotels here in Las Vegas, and it is one of, I think, just a couple. I think the signature at MGM Grand is also a hotel that acts as no casino, but just a regular resort hotel. Vdara is really nice because it's in the middle of the city center here at Aria and Cosmo and Bellagio, and it's just a really nice, chill spot to stay. It's quiet. They have a nice swimming pool. I really remember their workout spot being pretty cool too, and their rooms are huge. So let's get the tour into Vdara and the city center in 2026 here on Jaycation. One thing that has improved for the Vdara over the years is the building of this indoor walking bridge. It'll get you over to Cosmo now, and you've always been able to walk to Bellagio from Vdara, so that made it easy. And then you can just take a really quick outdoor walkway to Aria. Having Cosmo join MGM is a game changer for Vdara because you're practically in another tower of Cosmo. It is what it feels like when you're staying at Vdara, because all you have to do is hook a left here and you're instantly at the Vdara. You literally just walked right here. Welcome to the Vdara Hotel and Spa. Not that big of a lobby, no casino here whatsoever, but you have three choices: Cosmo, Bellagio, or Aria. And this is their Starbucks location. In the morning, it is always packed because that's what people go downstairs for. You got the Silk Road meeting room over here, and then the art sculpture of all the different kayaks. This is the Market Cafe at Vdara. You pick up some snacks, sandwiches, and drinks. And then they call this area the Vice Versa Patio Lounge. They have a ton of TVs, a nice full bar, indoor seating, but they also have outdoor seating, and it looks like there's heat lamps over there as well. And then you also got your mobile check-in and mobile checkout, and then the elevators are separated by two according to floors. Right here, tons of seats to hang out in, and then more mobile check-in and checkout, and then this is the actual front desk that you can go. And then if you need to get your keys done from your digital card, you just go over here. I also like the light structures up top. They're like different shaped beams with fluorescent light popping out. The bell desk over here. Outside is valet pickup. And over this way is where you can leave your luggage. I've left my luggage here in the past before, but with a rent-a-car, there's no need. Just lock it up safely. And here is the patio of the Vice Versa Lounge. Really cool pits, fire pits they have here over the water. Right out here is where the rideshare and taxi pickup is for Vdara, and then the walkway is you just curve around here, and within 3 minutes you are at Aria and the casino. And you can rub the Lucky Buddha's belly and see the inappropriate clock that's shaped like something. Also know for you Marriott Bonvoy members that the Vdara is MGM Collection with Marriott Bonvoy. And there is the Vdara sign. Not a fan of UFC, but the UFC fight is actually this Saturday. Paddy the Baddy, I believe his name is fighting. I don't know him really, just the name. And there's the kayaks. I feel like 10 years down the road, they're gonna make this an indoor walkway so that Vdara and Aria are connected together. And there is the Aria Express, which will drop you off at the Bellagio / Vdara. Also, you can get to the Crystal Shops as well as Park MGM ultimately. And this is the little city center map. You got Vdara right here on Harmon Circle, Aria, Cosmo, and the Bellagio. And can't forget Waldorf Astoria. The only thing about the Vdara is they don't have their own parking garage. So usually you'd park over at Aria, but it's a little far. I feel like Cosmo is a little closer. So if you park at Cosmo at the Chelsea elevators area, it's maybe a little quicker for you. You'd have to drag all your luggage through this walkway I'm walking through right now if you were to park at Aria, and through the Aria Casino. And there's a nice view of the building of the Vdara. And apparently in the summer, when the sunlight hits this, it turns it into like a magnifying glass. And in the past, they said that it's torched somebody in the swimming pool. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what they said. So there is all the signage, and that is the walkway. 3-minute walk, that's all it takes. So the Vdara actually opened on December 2, 2009, just the day before my birthday. And it was originally intended to be a hotel slash condo complex, but it quickly turned into a traditional hotel. The design is really cool. It almost looks like the Fortress of Solitude with the bluish reflective glass. And yeah, like they said, when the sun hits the windows of the Vdara, in the past, it's set a man's hair ablaze at the swimming pool. I don't know how true that is, but it's also a cool story, and I saw a viral YouTube video on it. The Vdara is also non-gambling and smoke-free. Totally smoke-free, which is also a great thing for people that don't like cigarette smoke like me. This is the short walkway over to the Bellagio. You do have to walk around and wind around until you get to the conservatory, but an easy walk, and it's all indoors. You got the convention center for Bellagio here as well. You can also wrap your way around and just cross the bridge over to Caesar's Palace from here too. It is the year of the horse, so the year of the horse decorations are now all around Bellagio. There is the gargantuan chocolate fountain. Look at that thing. All right. Last time I saw this was the Christmas decoration. Look at that. Oh, wow. Orange gold horses. You got some neon lights looking like stars. You got your coins over here in the middle. Garden tables. Lots of people taking pictures. Chinese symbols. There's a dragon around that Chinese girl over there. Always got to have a dragon at some point. Incense. And then, of course, there are some pandas here with some lanterns. You got some pink flowers around here. And wow, they even have the incense smoking, and people are throwing coins at the incense. Here is the beautiful Chihuly glass. If you've ever been to Chihuly Gardens in Seattle near the Space Needle, the person that created Chihuly Garden created this. I know this isn't the Vdara, but I'd like to show you guys how impressive the check-in counter is here at Bellagio. And when you're doing a Vdara video, you're gonna end up at Aria, Bellagio, or Cosmo ultimately. This is where the new Carbone Riviera is. Very beautiful views of the Bellagio fountains. I heard they have amazing pasta. I'm gonna try to go here at 5 p.m. tonight and see if I can get a spot at the bar so I could try their buffalo rigatoni. You know it's expensive when they have the menu and there are no prices on everything. But I need to try their spicy rigatoni vodka. The Cavatelli Riviera looks good too. And then they have a lobster fettuccine too. 2-pound lobster fettuccine. Just like that, you're hopped over to a Caesar's side. I'm headed over to the Forum Shops. So we're walking over to Caesar's. Zara in the US is not that great. Barcelona, hell yeah. But this time of year, January, February, they have great sales. So sometimes you find diamonds and roughs. These aren't on sale though. You guys know that I like flashy stuff. This is 70% off. It's flashy, but they only had small on the floor, but they have a large in the back. All right, let's try on my Bigfoot jacket. Oh yeah. Got that thick fur jacket. If there is a time of the year to buy this type of stuff, it's this time of year. 70% off. It definitely will go up to 80, but it was 54 bucks altogether. Not bad. And that was the one thing that I saw in the start of the season. It was still regular price. I wanted to buy it and I held off. Good things happen to those who wait. I know I'm on a little tight schedule today, so wanted to pick up some quick street tacos here at Chilango's. Try it up in the room at Vdara. I know it's over here by the Horseshoe, but it's the alternative cheap eats because Vdara only has that one place to eat. So I tried this on a live stream and I just got the regular tacos last time, but they have signature tacos and quesadillas. I might try that this time around. Give it a second chance. They do have La Chingona and La Pinche, medium and hot. There are seats over here. They sell horchatas, cerveza bien fría, cold cerveza. And there's the trompo, and they're making the food right over here. All right, let's walk over. Back to Vdara, about 15-minute walk from here. We're literally at 3:23, and then at 5 o'clock, I'm gonna go to Carbone and try to eat. Got the red sauce from Chilango's Tacos. I already put the onion and the garnish up top that they provided on the side. I was like, why is there no garnish? But they did, they put it on the side. So let's try the ribeye for $6.50. Nice slab of it though. I already limed it up. It doesn't look like much and it's kind of flat, but let's try it out. This is their signature, more deluxe tacos. Actually, yeah, that is way more flavorful. I like it. Oh, that's spicy too, that red sauce. There is a microwave in here. That's what I like about the Vdara. I totally could have heated this up if I needed to, but it's still kind of warm. Yeah, definitely pay extra for the ribeye. Thumbs up. Ooh, that red sauce is burning me up, and I like it, but we're gonna just use the green for the quesadilla. It still just looks like a taco. You can get it on flour or corn. Good al pastor. It's got a little chorizo flavor to it though. A little like sweeter, cinnamony flavor. A little cheese to it too. Onions. That's okay. For $6.50, I would probably want a little bigger of a quesadilla, but hey. This will hold me off until I get to Carbone Riviera. Already wearing my fur coat. You'll see why. We're going to a nice place and gotta dress up a bit. So why not look like a bear? These are the quiet hallways of the Vdara. Nice circular lamps up top. It's still kind of a dim setting, and then you have these wavy brown, blue, and cream grayish mixtures, patterns on the carpet. And there are 6 elevators here on the 5th floor. We're headed down. Nicely lit in the elevator bay. I like the elevator. You got a teal wood texture type thing. And we're headed down to the lobby. The Spa Fitness Center and Crescent Lounge is level 2, and the pool and cabana is level 3. We're gonna check that out in the morning. And then you got wood and the fur. Nice decor. You already know that this is a nice abstract painting, especially with a light illuminating it. And this is the elevator bay out to the lobby. Wow, the conservatory looks even crazier at night when it's more colorful. Awesome. Let's head over to Carbone Riviera. Oh, who's this handsome fella right here? I didn't get him earlier. Dun, 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 dun. Order up. Well, here we go. This is actually the first time I've ever gone down this escalator. It's always usually roped off. Let's see if I can get a bar spot at Carbone Riviera. Oh, it's schmancy, guys. Look, they got servers with bow ties. Ooh, I like the Carbone Riviera sign there. Very aqua and orange and peach. Right out there, they even have automatic doors. This is the entrance. All right, we sat down directly here at the bar. Really nice ambiance, really dim. They even have these like Gaudi-esque type tile around the piping of the restaurant. Nice gold marble tiles. The high seats are leather, ivy green, really classy. You got like lemons all over, and then outside is beautiful. We'll see if we can take a peek of that later. We came here for one thing, the spicy rigatoni. So we're starting off with the bread service. We got some tomato, and the focaccia already has tomato indented in there. I like these Carbone little mugs here, or holders. And then I also ended up getting the Pinot Grigio to start. We're doing a bar review, guys. Here we go, the spicy rigatoni has come. Perfect. The most popular dish here at Carbone Riviera, and the Carbone brand. They put the fresh cheese on it. I had to turn on the light just so you guys can see it. Look at that. It smells so delightful. That's nice. That's something that you eat slowly. Sip your wine, a couple bites, mix it up a bit. Just enjoy the flavors. Not very spicy at all. So they asked if you wanted to put pepper flakes, but that's tasty. It's really good sauce. Absolutely devoured the spicy rigatoni. That sauce is amazing. Not overpoweringly spicy, it's just right. And the bread service here is amazing. It's pretty impressive. Very fresh vegetables, and the dipping sauce with the olive oil and different stuff is really good. At first it's a little confusing, but it's really good. Ended up with the Pinot Grigio.
Yeah, you're right. So you have continuity in the food? Yeah.
Thumbs up. All right, to top it off, they have these rainbow cookies. They're actually made with the Italian flag. That's nice. Nice way to end it. Let me give you guys a little tour of the balcony, the outside, and the inside of the restaurant. Here's a little peek of the restaurant. It is busy in here. It is a well-oiled machine. Let's take a look outside real quick. Oh, wow. Super stuffed with the rigatoni, but look at this. Heated lamps, they got white awnings. Then you got the Eiffel Tower looking, even though this is an Italian restaurant. They even got a boat over here. Look at the boat. That's the boat you could take out here. And in the distance is the Vdara. To the right of Cosmo, and really nice seating areas here. Carbone Riviera, thumbs up. And this is a great place to watch the fountain show. Great point of view. You can even see it from the bar. That's a really cool vantage point from the bar as well. Now look how busy the bar is tonight. This is the tile that I was telling you about. Very Gaudi-esque, but sparkly. Their entryway is so nice. Look at this arrangement of lemons. And then this is the exit. Very beautiful entryway here at Carbone Riviera. I'm heading over to the Knitting Convention white party, which is why I got the white on below my fur jackets. We'll see you guys in the morning for the gym tour, pool tour, and room tour. Wait, I forgot to tell you guys the good stuff. So no reservation. I got there around 6 o'clock on a Friday at that, and I was able to snag a seat. But when I left, it was cracking. So first come, first serve at the bar, party of one, and I was able to sit down right away. So just know, come around 5 or 6 at the latest, and you'll probably get yourself a seat if you're solo or maybe even have 2 people. The next day. Rise and shine, Jaycation Nation. We're headed down to the Spa, Fitness, and Crescent Lounge. So the Spa, Fitness, and Crescent Lounge is here on the 2nd floor. Hours of operation: Fitness Center 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Spa services 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Spa facilities 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Day passes are based on availability. $75 Monday to Thursday and $100 Friday to Sunday. So you need your room key. They do offer the cardio center at Aria. They provide waters, couple of Stairmasters over here. You have about 4 ellipticals. There is a stationary bike here and about 5 treadmills. They do have free weights over here and kettlebells. Kettlebells is a good touch. And then you also have the dual cable crossover this way. A little weigh scale. So pretty average sized gym, but you'll get the job done, and they do provide you with towels and waters. You could even use the spa if you want. I'm sure they have a sauna and steam room too. 3rd floor time. 3rd floor actually has a bridge. Look at these Roblox looking lamps, and that's the bottom lobby. This is the pool and cabana area. It is totally closed right now. There's not even any water or anything. But that's the pool. It is blocked off. You can go as far as here, but during the summer, you do have this option with the Aria in the background. And they even have bars over that way. They do have cabanas over in the corner, and that's it. Not that big of a pool, but they do have it here on the 3rd floor. So it's been a minute since we've been to the ski lodge. Wanted to see if the Jaycation sticker is still there. They're actually having people go in through the other door. Thank you. Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. So although it is January 24, it's still the holidays here. This is their last week serving their holiday menu. I ended up getting the hot buttered ghost of Christmas ass. It's Captain Morgan, Grand Marnier, Nonino, almond, nutmeg, clove, allspice, served hot. Cheers. Oh, that's actually really good. Very almondy. It's got hit. It hits. Bad news. My old sticker was taken off. So I got a new one here. You guys could spot it and send me a pic on Instagram. So next time you guys come here to Ski Lodge, I'll show you exactly where. I want you guys to have an up close look for it. So here's the bar. We're gonna stick the sticker right here. So if you're looking for the Jaycation sticker, it is right here on the corner. All right, that'll do it here from the ski lodge. Make sure you find my sticker, tag me on my Instagram, Jaycation TV. I'll make sure to repost it. A little fun scavenger hunt for the Jaycation Nation. It's over to the right, kind of near one of the registers. So hopefully you find it, and always a good time here at the ski lodge at Cosmo. Let's head back to the Vdara. Till next time, ski lodge. Always a fun time in here. I've actually never been to Super Frico. I should check it out someday. Looks really fun. Hey there, Jaycationers. Welcome to the oh so popular room tour. We booked a studio parlor for one night, Friday to Saturday, and I stayed here once before. Definitely a higher floor. This floor, you're actually just overlooking the back of the spa tower of Bellagio. You can see the Aria Express stop here coming in and out, and the back of Bellagio and Vdara with cranes and crates and trash. So it's not really that nice of a view, but hey, we actually got a pretty good deal here, and I'll give you those details at the end of this video. We're starting off here in the studio parlor living room. You have two low to the ground coffee tables. Be careful, you're not gonna pay attention, you're gonna run into this or trip over it. I'm sure it's happened. They have a Las Vegas magazine with the Hall of Fame 2026, and then this striped brown yellowish gold couch with a pull-out sofa. Then you have this green ripple water abstract painting and your air conditioning controllers for the living room. They do give you a Samsung TV, and I like how they have a desk that also protrudes into the living room, hence why they call it studio parlor. On this corner, you do have outlets here to charge stuff. There's this shiny, lime, yellowy leather chair right here. It looks pretty comfortable though. It's cold, and another desk with a lamp and the switches right here. Hey, and there goes the Aria Express. Into the kitchen area we go, and they do have this chandelier light with two bulbs that keep this area well lit, and then you have a wood glass top table with two leather chairs, your huge ice bucket with the tongs, as well as, oh, they have a wine opener and 4 glasses. They don't give you silverware and stuff, but you can call for some amenities that you may want up here. It says it on one of the cupboards here. So you have cupboards, but you also have a microwave, as well as a stove and a sink and a Keurig machine. They do have a drink bar over here, so that's all stocked up, so don't touch that. And then you got the refrigerator, your own refrigerator, so we'll be stocking that up with stuff. The closest convenience store here, oh man, you're gonna have to walk a little ways. The CVS by Whataburger, man, that's about it. You're kind of in like the middle of nowhere for like CVS and ABC stores. And then right here in the very front, you do have a full-size mirror with a black design here on the left side. Rejuvenation underway. I don't know why they do give you a do not disturb sign when you can just press the button for do not disturb and housekeeping. And then you got all your switches here, and they do have the double locks. And there's also a mirror here at the end of the table to make the room look a little bit bigger. Welcome to the bedroom area of the studio parlor, and we ended up getting a king-size bed, and it doesn't say Vdara. That's pretty funny. The throw pillow here says Aria. We're not at Aria, guys, but that just goes to show Vdara is basically just another tower of Aria, or you could even say the Cosmopolitan. You get 4 long pillows in the back, and then you have some dark brown leather headboard. There are 2 reading lights that snake around, so you can use those. I never really used the reading lights in these rooms, to tell you the truth. And then you have a rectangular mirror with a lamp here that illuminates, nice design on each side. And then they also give you this. They give you their iPad where you can actually look at what's going on around here. Guest services, spa, pools, digital concierge, all that good stuff. You can even order stuff on here. Down in the nightstand, you have 2 drawers here, and they're kind of wavy of a design. Same thing on the other side. Then there's also your remote control for the Samsung TV, as well as a telephone and some Vdara stationery. Let's check out the closet. Ooh, it's nice and lit in here, and there are 5 hangers on this side and another 6 hangers on the other side. Your extra pillow and blanket for somebody that's sleeping on the couch, if there is somebody sleeping on the couch. Ooh, I see the internet router up here too, as well as your ironing board, and then a wooden Vdara luggage rack, and then the safe is in here as well. We're gonna have to make use of that. Can never be too safe. Into the bathroom area we go, and you even have an additional smaller closet here with some shelving. Well, there's no hangers, but there's a hanger rack here. So if you have another person staying, you could also use this as a mini closet, and they do have a full-size mirror right here as well. You have 2 light switches here, and there's also a dimmer on the corner, and that's the entryway. I do like their bathtub over here. You have the table that has all your hand and face towels and regular towels. There is a floor towel right here for you, and this is the lever for the bath. You can throw your bath bombs in here. It's nice and spacious. That's what I like about the Vdara. You do get spacious rooms. I mean, if you think about it, 2009 wasn't that long ago when it opened, so it's only about 16, 17 years old. Over in the sink area, you only have 1 sink and a huge mirror with 2 lights on each side, and then a light up there. And then they also have the magnifying mirror, as well as your 2 outlets and a tissue box, as well as moisturizing body lotion and hand wash. Unfortunately, it's not the type that you could take back home. It's community. And it says, if the amenities provided in your room are removed upon departure, a fee of $25 per bottle will be added to your guest room folio. So if you like it that much, you can pay the 25 bucks, but nah. And then 2 glasses here as well. And then you have a little drawer with your basic Conair hairdryer. I need these hotels to step up their hairdryer games. All right, toilet area. Trash can is there, extra toilet paper, low to the ground toilet, and then the toilet paper dispenser is right here, almost too close to you. And then you have a towel rack here in the handle. And do you push or pull? You pull. Yeah, pull the door open, and they actually need to clean up the tile here. It looks like it's a little mildewy, and there is a metal soap bar over that way, and then there's a small bench, and they do give you body wash, conditioner, and shampoo. There's your shower. They even do have a light. Where's the light switch for that light? Huh. Interesting. So there's a light there, but it looks like it's out because I have all the lights turned on. And not a rainfall shower, but hey, not all hotels will have rainfall showers. At the end of this video, I'm gonna give you the price of the 1-night stay and tell you exactly how my stay went overnight. All right, now Jaycationers, had my 1-night stay here at the Vdara, and honestly, the Vdara, it doesn't really change much. There's different room types, so maybe if I do stay here next time, instead of doing a parlor room, I'll do something else that I've not covered before. But they can't really show you anything quote unquote new. They may make some improvements in like the swimming pool area or downstairs, but the property is basically just a hotel to sleep in, and then if you want to hit up the casinos and resorts, you have your other MGM resort options like Aria or Cosmopolitan or Bellagio. So I believe that's exactly what they're catering to. This place is great because you're more spacious. The internet was super fast. I saw that the router was inside the closet, and I was uploading content last night and it was super fast. So thumbs up to that. I like their gym. It's actually better than, let's say, the MGM Grand's gym, a little bit bigger than that. Aria, I'd say is a little bit better. They did say you can use the cardio room, which is a smaller room with just treadmills and stuff. And that's actually over by the 2nd floor promenade elevators at the Aria. So if you wanted to use that, you could do that as well. They only have that vice versa bar and lounge, and then a quick food stop across from it, and then the Starbucks. So not many eating options. Look at what I did. I just walked over to Carbone Riviera, and that was amazing. I actually did have a $50 food and beverage credit, and I used that with my wine and spicy rigatoni, and I just paid a little over 20 bucks with tip. So it wasn't that bad at all. 2 thumbs up to that, especially a 5-star Italian restaurant. So the final price of the 1-night stay here is, the room was actually comp, so I only had to pay the resort fee with the tax, and then the extra that I paid for Carbone Riviera. So in total, it was about 89 bucks all together with my Carbone Riviera dinner. So 89 bucks and I got this huge room, fast internet, nice and quiet in here. I really liked it. Well, if you guys like this video, please let me know down below. Like I said, I like covering hotels again, especially if I haven't stayed there for over a year, just to show you guys how it's like. But I do prefer the bigger resorts, the mega resorts that have restaurants. I guess you could still call this a mega resort because it's connected to the other 3 big MGM properties. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Only about 36% of you are subscribed to the channel that watch these videos. So if you guys are just discovering me or haven't subscribed yet, please do. All you need is a Gmail account. Check out Las Vegas 777. Let's go. My Facebook group. We have over 5,000 Vegas lovers talking about the news and ongoings around town, and we're a really fun community, and we stay positive and have a good time. All right, guys, off to the next hotel, and until the next one, stay traveling Las Vegas. Let's go.